Hi, Chris. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for taking time out of your day to have this meeting with me.
Oh, it's a pleasure for me as well.
Are we still okay for 10 to 15 minutes for this meeting today? I know you're in a little bit of a time crunch.
Oh, that's perfectly fine, but I do have a hard stop at 12:30, so if we could wrap it up before then, that'd be great.
Of course, I will try and make it quick.
Thank you.
Any plans for this weekend?
I'm probably going to take out my wife and kids out to the state fair. You know, they love carnival rides and got quite a selection of food out there. So, what about yourself?
Sounds like a fun time. For me, I think I'm just probably gonna head to the gym and just relax and nothing too special.
It's good to have a day off like that.
Trust me, I don't mind it.
Certainly.
Okay, let's just jump into it. Is it alright if I take some notes while we have this meeting?
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's just jump into it. What type of software or tools are you guys currently using over at Lennox?
So currently we're using like various proponents of Microsoft tools, you know, a lot of emphasis on Excel. We don't have a current dedicated CRM in place, but we're looking to newer avenues, yes.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is you guys are in the process of looking for a new CRM, and essentially you guys are going through Excel right now.
Yes, lots of changes organizationally around the company, so we're definitely in the lookout for new software.
Okay, I understand. What are some issues you guys are currently facing?
So currently at the moment, you know, one of our major concerns is around streamlining our processes and also because of how redundant the system is. You know, we don't have a central repository in place, so there's a lot of lacking of visibility amongst our sales rep. You know, a lot of our client meetings tend to be a bit redundant because of the information flow that is not in place, so there's different information being passed down that has either been already set to the client. So a lot of our tracking and reporting is very manual. You know, that can also lead to a lot of incorrect and not the most updated information being passed down.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is you guys have a lot of issues with essentially having the data set up and being able to stay on task and on track.
Yes, we don't have a very manageable workflow set in place at the moment.
So no workflow in the office.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I understand completely. How often is your team how important is it for your team to have access to real-time data?
Oh, it's absolutely crucial. You know, just to give you a bit of perspective, we have about 180 territorial managers, and about 75% of their time is spent outside of the office. And you know, it's a very client-facing role, so they need to have readily available and updated information at the first of their fingertips. So absolutely crucial, I would say, to our success.
Wow. Okay. So do you feel that a lot of time is being wasted within the company then?
Oh, 100%, you know, especially in regards to efficiency and knowledge transfer between different CM and CM reps. There's a lot of hindrance within the flow, and a lot of time gets wasted because we're manually utilizing these tools, adding the information, having it being sent out from one platform to the other. So there's also a loss of data in between, just takes too much time, if you ask me.
Okay, so a lot of time is being wasted in data. Are there any specific platforms that you're currently pique your interest?
So currently, you know, we've reached out by a bunch of companies at the moment, but you know, I know that a lot of the aspects of Salesforce, they look quite promising, even though, you know, with it being a cloud-based offering. I'm looking for anything that can help us with a seamless communication and transition between our current system at the moment and hopefully a better one in the future. Just anything to eliminate this redundancy and enhance our efficiency as a company.
Okay, I hear you. Are you having any issues with customer relations?
Oh, absolutely. So like I said, a lot of our territorial managers, you know, they're constantly out meeting new clients. And sometimes it will be the case that a manager does not have full insight or enough real-time data and information for one of our clients. And we're pitching it to the same prospects over and over again. You know, so this is where that gap is playing a huge proper part in, is that we need to have a central repository where all the information is in one place so that it can be easily accessible by our sales rep team.
I completely understand. So redundancy is a big issue, and also cloud computing is also going to be helpful in this case, I'm guessing. Okay. What are some goals you are trying to achieve within the near future?
So anything near term is really looking towards a seamless transition and integration of a new system in place. You know, we want to make sure we're recording all of our data in a proper and efficient manner. You know, a lot of our platforms, they have gaps in between. We want to address around, you know, concerns of data privacy, having no loss of data, anything to help is basically increase our market presence would be absolutely amazing.
Okay, that's good to know. And just one more thing. Is anyone else going to be involved in this decision process today? Or not today, just in general with this whole process that we're going to be going through?
So although, my decision is not autonomous in this aspect of it, but I would love to leverage Mark Yoni. He's our director of sales into making this decision. So alongside a few other people, maybe a few from one of our IT managers, I think they would be a great help in helping us make this new transition and decision.
Okay, that sounds beautiful. Okay, that's going to be...
Actually, I'm so sorry to, but I did wanted to know, what are some of the aspects of Salesforce that you think you guys would be able to offer to us, in terms of helping us leverage new clients and having a more accurate data recording system in place?
Okay, so with Salesforce, it's going to be very helpful for you guys. I understand that you guys have an issue with data privacy. That's a very big concern for you guys.
Yes, absolutely. I know we are more so kind of geared towards looking for an in-house platform due to concerns of data privacy. I know that cloud computing is quite robust these days, but I'm just a bit hesitant about making that transition. Not really sure what the integration looks like, not sure how long it's going to take, especially from like a budgetary constraint point of view. It's also concerning. So.
Okay. I understand you wanted, so you're talking about creating like an in-house type of system, essentially?
Yes.
I understand where you would get that from, but here's the thing, and from my experience, I would assume having an in-house system is going to be very costly for you guys, and a lot of the time and data and all the employees that you're going to use to essentially create your own data storage unit or storage is just going to be costly, and instead of spending all that time with instead of wasting all that time, I feel like you'll be better off using that time and money in essentially expanding your business.
I do agree with some aspects of that. I think more so my problem lies with security. I feel that maybe having an in-house platform is a bit more secure. But again, if it helps grow our company, it helps increase our market presence, and it's something that's more efficient for our clients and our consumers and personnel on our sales team, we really strive to be the golden standard for customer relationships, and especially relationships within the company. I want this transition and this new integration to be something that can be easily implemented throughout my company. I don't want my, employees sitting down manually entering data, to try to pass it down. So anything that could help make efficient our processes, that would be great.
Okay, so you guys just want a smooth transition into a new process.
Yes, I think the transition is probably most importantly what I'm concerned about.
Okay.
I don't want any data to get lost, and it's very easy, especially if you're doing a manual transition. So maybe those are aspects of cloud computing could play a force in. So. Okay,
I understand. I was just wondering, so would you have any time within next week where I could set up a demonstration for you and whoever else would be able to join us with a meeting?
Oh, I would absolutely love to see a demonstration. Let me take a look at my calendar.
Yeah, of course.
I'm also going to try to see if Mark Yoni can join us. Would you mind?
Yeah, of course. Take your time. No worries.
Okay, that'd be perfect. It's always more helpful to have different people playing insight into a big decision such as this one.
Of course, if you're taking a decision like this, you don't want to have just one person have it.
Yeah, absolutely. In case things go a little wary down the line.
Of course.
Want all the blame to come on my head.
No, I understand.
Let me see. Let me take a look. Sorry, I've got a calendar full of meetings here.
No, you're fine.
How about next Thursday at 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Apologies.
Next Thursday? Yeah, that's totally fine with me. Okay, 11 a.m.?
Yes, 11 a.m. And I will also try to CC both Mark and our IT director on the email to try to see if they can make it to the meeting, if that's all right with you.
Sounds good to me. Mark, I'm going to hand over to my, my business card, and if you need anything from me before the meeting on Thursday.
Oh, perfect.
If you need anything from me, just shoot me a text or a call or whatever works for you. And if you need to reschedule or anything like that, certainly give me a heads up and we can reschedule.
That looks perfectly fine. Also, it's quite a nifty card you got here.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for taking out the time to meet with me today.
You as well.
Have a great day. Thank you. The door's on the left.